If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
Hello, traveler. Have you ever heard of a moment of dreams?
Oh, that sounds like some kind of sweet drink.
I'm afraid not. It's the name of an event we started to hold regularly. Dreams have become quite the hot topic in Sumeru, and many people are excited to share the dreams they've seen at night. The same goes for me. The last time I dreamed was when I was but a little child, so I can't help but feel excited and nostalgic about—
Oh, right. Everyone's able to dream again now.
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone with new dreams a platform to freely share their experiences, and thus our event, A Moment of Dreams, was born.
So, it's kind of like a fireside chat.
You could say that. We hear all sorts of wild and fabulous stories every day. Really, why not have a listen for yourself?
Yeah, but to us, dreaming is as normal as breathing. Wait, but if there are free drinks and snacks involved, then Paimon might consider—
Oh, really? So you mean you've already seen many dreams?
Mm-hmm. But no need to get so excited. It's really nothing special.
No. We need experienced participants like you to share your experiences with dreaming. Please allow me to address you two as dream experts.
Oh, expert? Paimon kinda likes it.
Now you seem interested. Please, follow me to the meeting place. Rest assured, you'll find all the drinks and snacks you—
Wow, how accommodating. Sign us up. But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. We should— why aren't you saying anything? All right, hurry up and take us to be dream experts.
Very good. Follow me then.
Do you know what's the most important part of being an expert?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope! It's all about the title. From now on, Paimon will be known as Paimon, the Dream Expert.
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please. Ahem. Now, if anyone has any—
They must be dream experts from another land. Oh, I have a question. Me first.
No rush. Everyone, please line up and ask in an orderly fashion.
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Oh, Paimon knows! Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so she knows a thing or two. The first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow, and the second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grip. The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef. And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful geo slime and went to take revenge on the forest boar. But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by— Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster would— Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch. Or fish.
Looks like being an expert is way
it's my turn. Esteemed expert.
Well? Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have?
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sunny day.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
Well, unfortunately, she passed.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her again.
Yeah, it's not really about posture. What you think about right before falling asleep is probably...
Oh, is that all I have to do?
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her, then it'll...
You do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight. Thanks.
Oh, my turn, I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all. You do have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus on the answer itself. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3 nights and are desperate to replenish their energy. Any explanation they get now... Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she was here, she'd probably be making some similar analogy. Unfortunately, she's super busy right now and may not have...
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to consult.
But you saw how we answered all the questions just now.
Ah, but this guest is
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interest... Huh? Nahida? How did you get here? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help us answer all these questions. You're not wrong. All right, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better. Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why even so? It's not like I look super intimidating and in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. Oh, that's not true, Nahida. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvel. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container. She's sulking. Hey! It's all right, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask.
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me, and the ocean just over the...
So you want to experience something new in your dreams?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling...
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, the reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body...
Really? That sounds pretty terrible.
I don't know everything that you're going through, but...
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time...
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps. And the handle has to have a good grip to it, not too... Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some...
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping.
That makes sense. I think it'd...
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yes. Yes, I get it now. This is the... I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own. Thank...
That's our Nahida! Only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem.
Actually, I didn't really understand the problem. Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became... After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people. Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness?
Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh.
That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, don't mind me though. This is just my way of learning.
Hey, don't forget about Paimon. Everyone knows that Paimon's also super skilled at reading people's feelings.
Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response too. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is not just reliving our past. I don't know. Maybe she even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking, continuous dreams are extremely rare.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears...
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest... I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind...
But dreams are, and will forever... It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. And it's probably not good to let her see me in such... Anyway.
worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it.
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Perhaps I'll be able to move on once I see that there's nothing. Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together. Actually, you two are adventurers, right?
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will...
Yeah, I hope so too.
All right, go ahead and get yourself ready then.
Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again?
Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions?
I just finished, and I really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere.
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other...
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know.
Go for a leisurely...
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dream?
Yes, for the most part. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything, but I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened and she would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting. It feels like no matter how long we may chat,
sometimes sometimes it's the little things in life that matter the most.
This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I'm very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now she always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things...
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams are kind of weird.
However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you... For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might, but the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely...
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
Race you! Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe.
No matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida?
Of course. This is all part of our little trip. No matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida?
Of course. This is all part of our little trip. Let's wait for you a little.
Freeze!
Boba, get them!
Let's spark things up a little.
Dodge this!
Grow!
Cool it!
The scenery here is amazing! It also seems like Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day.
I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have...
His wife must be a really amazing person. Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you were waiting for me here? Well, guess what? When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here.
Huh? What's wrong with him? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him!
Luckily he didn't fall. But what was up?
He's in the tree now. What he said just now matches almost...
Oh, so He fell asleep?
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking.
Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened? Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh, right. It was all just a dream. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. And then she seemed to suddenly disappear. When I realized something wasn't right.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe
I don't think so.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up safe and sound.
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you,
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again.
Oh, okay.
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now.
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be—
Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams.
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's head back. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dream—
What? All right, if that's the wish of the great Dendro. But could you at least tell me what happened? I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the others using the event registration list. I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and warn them about this.
Thank you. That would be very helpful.
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still here. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait a second. Has anyone seen Katya? Has she already left?
Oh, I think she already left. She's...
Oh, no. Did she want to look for the place from her dreams, too?
Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it. Somewhere near...
All right, thank you. We'll go look for her. Please help us tell the others not to do anything reckless.
Sure thing. Who would...
Look, she's sitting over there and surrounded by monsters.
Come on, let's rescue her.
Nice and spicy.
Dodge this!
Eat this! She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her somewhere safer.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? But what about Professor Aisha? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream. Well, that makes sense.
Huh? What's it?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please, tell us what you mean.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little groggy. Please give me a moment here. Alright. Where to start? Right. This plant. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat, and would accept
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the... I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the abyss was. I just knew that she was like family. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. She still decided to leave, but had left behind a letter for me saying that I was the person she cared for most in this. She claimed that investigating the abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people and things they care. She had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away...
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what sort of risk. She said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up. But strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it. I even went to ask the Amorta researchers, and they couldn't explain it either.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the great Dendro Archon could help me solve this problem.
Let me see.
Huh? We've never seen that look on Nahida's face before. She looks a little unwell. What's wrong, Nahida? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either?
No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special... Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted.
It can't be.
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as when forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time, I don't want her...
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Seems like...
But wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you?
It's all right. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases.
Okay.
Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? Are you saying she never intended to return? Serious?
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips. Yeah, her love, care, and attention to you, all those warm...
I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice of...
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but the dreams are so beautiful. Yet I really thought she had come back. I had so much to tell.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Some kind of power may...
Really?
Yes. So with that in mind, until our investigation is completed, please return to the event and ignore any...
I see. Thank you for rescuing me, and sorry for the trouble. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted the truth. I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put out a fire that was about to...
It's because people have something called empathy.
Empathy? I see.
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Any idea?
Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases is that they've both lost someone dear to them. And now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again. And instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation. Someone...
Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream.
This is exactly what we need to investigate. Anyway, let's pay another visit to a moment of dreams. I have a bad feeling about all this. I hope... We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. We're still trying to figure out how to... Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams. But I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind them. Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptation.
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
All right, I get it.
so does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy...
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon. We had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to they all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us. All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just how much... I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and...
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many people are...
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. It looks like that the more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring
So, what should we do?
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves. Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing...
Let me think.
Good. Please take us there.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her dream?
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually rolling onto the beach. You slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always here for you. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I thought we would arrive at some...
Whoa, so many giant plants!
Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream. Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads.
Don't get frostbite.
Come a little closer.
Commit to memory. Yeah, yeah.
Prepare to be blown away! Out of the rug! That really hurt!
This might hurt a little.
Freeze!
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look. Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our
Really? But what about that space we were in just now? You can't mean this is another collective dream?
Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, compared to an interconnected dream, independent individual dreams...
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Well, oh, but there are some other people next to her.
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then the others beside her are most likely the people she cherishes. Anyway, we should confirm that first, just to be sure.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
The coffee here still tastes the same as ever. You two have traveled all around Tibet. Surely you've all tasted better coffee than this.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may be elsewhere, nothing beats the taste of home.
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes.
Anyway, here's to your return home. Welcome back, everyone.
Hey! Grow! I see everything!
Huh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon? Paimon had better watch her thoughts from now on.
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright. I need to get myself ready.
The Great Dendro Archon!
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but have you noticed that?
I don't quite understand. Great Dendro Archon.
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories. Oh.
Think carefully. You of all people, are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your...
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
Hey, come on now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, trust your memories. Nothing you see here is real.
I get it now. This is a dream, isn't it? But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer... These friends mean the world to me. Nobody else... There's nothing wrong with continuing this dream.
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams, these dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations.
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't...
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be happy.
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
No, it's all right. I understand that you're just
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively harmless for you. But I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into the dream.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's an entrance here. I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and...
Okay, thanks for your help. Just as I expected, we're only on the surface of this dream.
Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to...
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
I have a guess. If these dreams are connected, then there should be... The fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not very deep in the dream yet. But the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember that?
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now, And the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to the...
Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deeper in the dream!
Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may encounter.
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
I've seen stars. Commit it to memory.
Yeah! Windblade!
Don't push your luck.
Boba, get them! Help! My dinner is attacking me! No ingredients for me today!
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
You're toast! Grow! Whoa! When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahida's analogy. Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahida! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore. Wait, weren't we already here a little earlier?
This is probably Ilmon's dream.
Huh? Why would he start dreaming again?
Yes, but it seems that the danger isn't enough to stop him from...
Based on what we've learned so far, he must be sleeping more deeply for his dreams to appear here.
But fortunately, he already knows us from before, so hopefully we'll be able to...
Ilmon!
Oh, it's you! Incredible! I didn't know you would appear in my dream, too.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in... Here, let me introduce everyone. This is Minar, my wife who I met...
Hello. It's a great honor to meet the Dendro Archon.
Whoa, Dad! You know the Dendro Archon? That's amazing! And what's this? Is it a new toy? No, it's Paimon, not a toy! Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahida.
You're right. Let me think for...
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier. Paimon thought he'd...
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Haidar could get a chance to see her mother. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Haidar with me. I'm just glad we didn't meet any monsters along the way.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect her to grow up so fast. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a wife and a mother.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now.
What should we do now? Should we tell him the truth?
You can let me break the news. I'm sorry, but I should tell you that your dream did not create us. We are real people with our own Like the last time we met, we are still investigating this dream, and we've already learned some things about it.
So you mean there's something nefarious with this dream as well?
Ilmon, what's going on?
It seems the reunion of our family is destined.
Huh? Is Mom leaving?
Maybe, but in all likelihood that...
Oh. No, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Haidar. Mom's not going any...
Minar doesn't understand any of this. I'm fully aware that this is a dream, so that's why I've never told her the truth, but never mind. It's not like I would know what to say. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this dream is good or bad...
Yes.
Then please, let us enjoy this moment, regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass. But does this dream really...
I'm afraid so.
Okay. I see. Please, come this way. You can go even deeper into the dream by heading in this direction. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the dreams become. The answer you're looking for may also be found there. Go ahead.
Thank you for helping us, and I'm truly sorry.
You're welcome. It's not like I have any say in the matter. I'm just an ordinary person, after all. I'll be right behind you. I should at least let mine... Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at her mother after we...
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a flight of stairs that connects all the dreams.
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive. Regular stairs wouldn't try to attack us.
Right. Something seems to be up. Ilmon is clearly aware that he's dreaming, and rather than dreaming on a deeper level, he almost seemed more awake.
I believe we're on the right track, but it's not that the dreams are getting deeper. It's the owner's attachment to the dreams that's getting But you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Sometimes, Paimon almost wishes her dreams could be real. But it's just a quick thought. It's not long before Paimon's thinking about other things.
Listen, we're real beings living in the real world, and that's where our focus should be. This also explains the insubstantiality of our dreams. No matter what they may become, we don't really care. But if we decide to abandon reality and embrace our dreams, then our dreams will become far more
Oh, wait! Paimon's starting to get it now?
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel more real. Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into jnana energy? Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar energy.
Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like Milu during the Subzero's festival? If we wake that person up, this collective dream will end, right?
Mm-hmm, most likely. But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha, and now the Akasha... This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream.
Huh? So, did someone manage to restart the Akasha?
That's impossible. But they are probably a scholar of the academia who had... Even so, how did they manage to do it? And how did they choose the host? Yeah, we haven't gotten to the end yet. Once we know their motive, all the questions will resolve themselves.
Dodge this!
Commit it to memory!
Freeze! What's the hurry? Dodge this!
This might hurt a little.
Windblade!
Cool it!
The Temple of Wisdom! Commit it...
Freeze!
Let's spark things up a little.
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain!
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
We finally made it! The destination is right ahead! Wow! A new place! Well, it's just new to Paimon in this.
This should be the final destination.
Huh? Really? Yeah, these are just ordinary city streets.
I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here.
There are so many people here. How can we find the host?
Don't worry, I have a way. Grow, grow! Hey!
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him. My hold hands!
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her. I see everything!
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could be more assertive, but I guess I'm also happy enough with the way things are.
No, it's not her, unfortunately.
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Given up the ability to
Impressive! You truly are the embodiment of... Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. But even knowing all of that, one question remains.
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the...
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between...
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly... I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted... Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes. I need more training samples to perfect Amira's. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing but my research. I upload...
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is providing you with jnana energy!
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saving them as well as myself. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest their jnana energy as fuel for the dream. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't...
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people.
Uh-oh, now he's playing dirty!
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's...
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the academia by you equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams and even now remain completely unaware of how evil all of this...
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for me. You mean... she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me, where's the...
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area.
If Haidar's still out there, then...
What are you talking about, Dad?
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered some... People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human. However, why are there still so many people striving to move forward, even when they know the path ahead is dangerous? It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. They have dreamed, but in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on the foundation of it's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedies. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. But unfortunately, it means nothing. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Monsters, be careful!
All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now! Cool it!
Don't be such a brute.
Ouchie!
Windblade!
Don't get frostbite.
This might hurt a little.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop!
What's that? The dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira! 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 Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did it go?
He left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Be gone!
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
Glad that's over. But what happened just now?
He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of jnana energy creating monsters. All the people he created also turned into monsters, including Amira. It's terrible, even for a dream.
Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine what they're going through.
The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided. Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their...
Amira. My dear Amira, they're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my fate, and my knowledge turned out to be useless. What a cruel world.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that anymore. The jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will soon collapse and my consciousness along with it. Let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into dust than—
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've lost—
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and put— The academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
No need. Just let me disappear.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply— As for your life after that, it'll be up to you how you want to exist. Alright, Traveler and Paimon, we should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great! You're awake! Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able—
Yes, though it took us a good deal. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the academia with them now, but we'll be back soon.
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the mantra.
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kasharawar scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been He hasn't regained consciousness yet.
Huh? Isn't his name Moses?
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or— Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the mantra and ask them to import—
Understood. But for
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up—
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you.
No problem. Alright. Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by now.
Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things, and dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute, but dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and distort the truth. Unfortunately, as I've said before, I'm still learning, and cannot fully empathize with the pain, but just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experience. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the future together. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Why do I... Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing. Give up whenever you have such thoughts. Just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the world. Look, friends and family will remember what you've done, and even some people you've never met may bet. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then you are free to choose how you want to live your lives. But as your Archon, I should first... In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the...
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia. You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar in that dream.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature. That dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it, but as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life. Huh? What makes you say that?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job!
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong. And what they wanted, that's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1%. I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of...
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Alright. I suppose going out into the world will help me I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge, and that's why it's hard for me to put them into words. Benuni, or Moses, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss. The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warm feelings. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life. But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without a trace. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say with confidence it's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth, and its existence has allowed me to... If I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be I gave a speech to inspire my people. So if I were to fail to live up...
Hey, what's with that serious look?
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me? Okay. Since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit. A new day is about to begin.